imagine this. You're sitting at a small cafe in Rome. The sun is warm. Scooters buzz past the narrow streets. The smell of fresh bread drifts from the bakery next door. You open the menu and confidently say, "Can I get a cappuccino?" But suddenly, the waiter pauses. People nearby glance at you. Someone at the next table smiles quietly. You didn't say anything rude. You didn't break the law. But in Italy, you just broke an unwritten rule that almost every Italian knows. A rule so simple that locals follow it without even thinking. Never order a cappuccino after 11 a.m. But why? Is it just tradition? Is it about health? Or is there something deeper hidden in Italy's famous coffee culture? Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating everyday customs in Italy. And by the end of this video, you might never order coffee the same way again. Ever wonder why you might get a funny look for ordering a cappuccino in Italy after 11 a.m.? Let's break down this unwritten rule. First, you have to understand that in Italy, coffee is a ritual. It's not about giant to-go cups. Italians drink their coffee fast, usually standing at the bar. Step into a typical Italian café or bar in the morning. You'll see people popping in, saying hi to the barista, downing an espresso in a few gulps, and they're out. The whole thing takes maybe 2 minutes. But during breakfast time, it's a little different. This is when the cappuccino makes its grand entrance. Many Italians will have one, but almost always with a pastry, like a croissant or a cornetto. This duo cappuccino and a sweet pastry is the classic Italian breakfast. It's light, simple, and quick. And here's the key. It's strictly a morning thing. The milk and foam are considered too heavy for later in the day, especially after a big lunch or dinner. So, if you want to drink coffee like a true Italian, stick to espresso after breakfast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Ever wonder why ordering a cappuccino in Italy after 11 a.m. gets you a funny look? Let's break it down. First, what exactly is a cappuccino? It's a perfect trio of rich espresso, velvety steamed milk, and a thick layer of milk foam. The result is a drink that's creamy, comforting, and wonderfully warm. It feels like a hug in a mug. But that rich, satisfying quality is exactly why Italians consider it strictly a breakfast beverage. In Italian culture, milk is for the morning. You have it with cereal, with pastries, with your first meal of the day. Once breakfast is over, a heavy, milky drink just doesn't fit in. Italians move on to something lighter and stronger, like a quick shot of espresso. It's all about digestion and tradition. So next time you're in Italy, you'll know exactly what to order and when. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Another reason behind this tradition comes from an old belief about digestion. Many Italians believe that drinking large amounts of milk after a big meal is not good for digestion. Milk is seen as something that fills the stomach, something heavy, and after lunch or dinner, people prefer drinks that help digestion rather than slow it down. That's why espresso becomes the star of the show. Espresso is small, strong, and quick. It gives you a burst of energy without making you feel full. So after a meal, Italians will almost always order an espresso instead of a cappuccino. In fact, if you simply ask for a coffee in Italy, you will almost always receive an espresso, not a latte, not a cappuccino, just a small, powerful cup of espresso. Ever wonder why your Italian friend gives you a funny look when you order a cappuccino after lunch? Well, it's because Italian coffee culture is a beautifully structured system. It all starts in the morning with the star of the show, the cappuccino. That perfect mix of smooth espresso, steamed milk, and creamy foam is the ultimate way to ease into the day. But here's the rule. Once morning is over, so is cappuccino time. As the day goes on, the coffees get smaller and stronger. You've got the classic espresso, that quick, intense shot of energy. Then there's the macchiato, an espresso with just a touch of foam. For the real purists, a ristretto is an even shorter, more concentrated shot. Or maybe a lungo, with a bit more water. Each coffee has its own moment, and in Italy, the cappuccino's moment is always and only in the morning. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. So, what actually happens if you dare to order a cappuccino in Italy after lunch? The truth is, absolutely nothing dramatic. You won't get kicked out. The police won't show up at your table. But, and this is a big but, the locals will definitely notice. For many Italians, ordering a milky, foamy cappuccino after a big meal is just weird. It's kind of like ordering a big bowl of breakfast cereal for dessert after a steak dinner. It's not against the law, it just feels a little out of place. Sometimes, the waiter might even double-check your order, giving you a polite cappuccino, just to make sure they heard you right. Once they clock that you're a tourist, they'll usually just smile and bring it right over. Italian hospitality is legendary, after all. But among themselves, that quiet, unwritten rule still stands strong. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips. This cultural difference often surprises visitors. In many countries, coffee drinks like lattes and cappuccinos are enjoyed all day, morning, afternoon, even late at night. Large cups of milk coffee are common in places like the United States, Canada, or the United Kingdom. But in Italy, coffee is about precision. Timing matters. Drink size matters. Even the way you stand at the bar matters. Many tourists discover this the funny way. They sit down at a cafe after dinner and order a cappuccino, and suddenly realize they're the only person in the entire cafe drinking one. Everyone else has a tiny espresso cup. Have you ever ordered a cappuccino in Italy after lunch? You might get a funny look. For generations, Italian coffee culture has been built on sacred, unwritten rules. An espresso shot standing at the bar, a quick morning cappuccino, and absolutely no milky coffee after 11 a.m. It's a tradition, a ritual, but things are changing. The younger generation, influenced by global coffee trends, is starting to bend those rules. You'll now see young Italians sipping iced lattes in the afternoon or enjoying a flat white things their grandparents might call coffee heresy. It's a fascinating clash of tradition and modernity, a story brewing in every Italian cafe. Is this the end of an era or just a new chapter? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories. What makes this rule interesting isn't the coffee itself. It's what the rule represents. Italian culture places enormous value on food rituals. Meals have structure. Timing matters. Certain foods belong to certain parts of the day. Breakfast foods stay in the morning. Dinner foods belong in the evening. Coffee follows the same rhythm, and these small daily habits help preserve cultural identity. Something as simple as a cappuccino can carry centuries of tradition. So, the next time you visit Italy and sit down at a beautiful cafe, you might remember this little cultural rule. If it's morning, order a cappuccino and enjoy it with a pastry. But if it's afternoon, you might want to try what the locals do. Order a simple espresso, drink it in one quick sip, and continue your day the Italian way. Because in Italy, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a tradition.